Hello YouTube, Southside Productions here, and today I'm back with another Roblox Investigators video number 2. Today we are going to be investigating AngeredFish. AngeredFish is friends with Good Puffer and YouTuber Mr. Flimflam, aka Albert, aka Flamingo. He has one creation, Ocean Terror, of which I finally this time got to visit and investigate a bit about. 17 people are playing, and it has 625,000 visits. In his about catalog, all he says is Salamalon, which I assume is something about grateful salmon, someone who is presumed to be dead. He isn't wearing much, just a shirt with a fish. He has 8 friends: Bad Puffer, Don't Let the Creature In, Good Puffer, Grateful Salmon, Monsieur is Cool, Mr. Flimflam, Tempest, and the Ultry. The groups he's in is Fuel Industry, Roblox is Myths, Roblox and Myth Hunters, Torso 01, and that's it. Now, on to what I've managed to discover from investigating within Ocean Terror, and I'll see you there. So the first image we're going to be looking at is the thing that I presume Good Puffer and AngeredFish actually worship. Kinda like their god or something. I don't really know much about it. It's mostly one of those rubber band ball things surrounded by cubes of different color, such as light blue, green, red, or a maroon type color, and some yellowish brownish color that I couldn't figure out. Also, while searching around, I found this, which I presume is used to keep watch over the pipes without actually being in the room filled with the pipes. As you can see right here, there are no active pipe. It says no active pipe failures. Which is a good thing, but it's still a nice thing to point out. Another thing is over here, pipes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you can see, pipes 1, 2, and 5 are still searching. But pipes 3 search has failed, which is kind of odd. And pipe 4 is fully processing. And you can also see pipe flow activated, pipeline system activated, and automatic refill activated. I also had to move a couple of boxes to get a good picture. Also, while searching around the same area, I found this. Subject L. Hang on. I need to remember to get this magic pen out. Subject L43, which I presume is a unknown entity that's part yellow, part orangish red, and part black probably. We can see from different angles he's also quite different colors: black arm, orange leg and right arm, and light blue body, head, and left leg. And here he has red dots on him, and his arm and leg almost looks kind of pinkish. And if you look close enough, we can see right there that it says chamber. Some may say it looks like chapter, but I actually looked close enough and it seems to be chamber. We can also see that from these papers I found on a desk next to it, subject L43 has a name, and L43's name is Lonely Koi, and I'm pretty sure koi is a type of fish. I also found another piece of paper with strange markings on it, such as it even has fuel on it. forgot to get the magic pen out. It has fuel, a bunch of danger signs. What is a box, or as Good Puffer sometimes calls a specific type of box, rod. What could be a fish or a weird type of scribble symbol. A type of keypad which is connected by a wire to something that's off the paper. Underlined koi, which is the name of subject L43, and an arrow pointing towards a T, which with other buttons, which I'm pretty sure could be another type of control point. It also has what I can only presume is the power egg, or fuel egg as they call it. There's also another danger sign, this time under a tent-like thing. Not much is known about this as, well, I'm not that good of an investigator, I'm just doing this for fun. And this is the actual power egg. Sorry, I keep calling it a power egg, it's actually a fuel egg. Fuel egg is presumably just an egg full of fuel. It seems to be a neon color-like egg with blue with a small bit of purple for some odd reason, but it could be the reflections or the light, or it's literally coming from it. Fuel egg is sitting on top of a pedestal with 4 mats used to pray to the egg. However, I thought it was funny how they prayed to a fuel egg, but they worshipped Reg. Not to mention, I also found a box room, which there's nothing much to say. There's just a red button right there. There's just a red button that drops down boxes from a small hole in the ceiling. When you press it without a box, it says box dropped. When you press it with a box, it says box already dropped in bright red. Also, while investigating around, I found this little hole, which is blocked off by boards. Either my memory of Mr. Flimflam's videos is not correct, or I simply just didn't recognize it, but there's a chance that might be where the pit leads. But the pit is the thing you spawn in, so I don't really know what it means. It could just be an area that Good Puffer or AngeredFish had blocked off. Because something bad was down there and they didn't want it to go. Up. Yeah, that. I also found the fish meeting spot, which is actually very easy to find. It has 3 fish. It has 3 fish. It has 4 fish. Only one of which I could actually tell which was. A clownfish, and a couple of other fish too, but I'm not really that smart when it comes to fishes, so yeah. I also found a camera-like thing with a bunch of pictures on it, a lot of which are very interesting, such as this one, which has some type of chamber-like item in it, and this one, which shows one of their enemies, Reg. Yes, I realize I called their god Reg, do not judge. One that shows Joel the worm, a worm that is curled around a chair for some odd reason. Good Puffer says that he's good, but AngeredFish says he's bad, and we're focusing on AngeredFish. So, we're gonna go with AngeredFish's opinion today, saying that Joel is a bad worm. I also found a lot of other pictures, such as this one, which seems to be a type of fuel leak in the dark hallway. And I can tell it's the dark hallway because, well, I walked in it. So either the dark hallway is not only just a dark hole, but it is also a pipe. So you risk drowning in screaming fuel. There was also a picture of a green-like... Okay, I'm back. This next picture is Gary, a entirely green person. The picture shows Gary himself drinking what's blue liquid. However, that might just be the lighting, and it could be screaming fuel or even frame-made, which is unlikely because frame-made looks like this. Kind of. Yeah. This other picture shows AngeredFish and Good Puffer. They have ha and aha right on them. And pay close attention to their faces. The faces look something like this, which you could see from Mr. Flimflam's video. Creepy Roblox hotel thing, I think. Both AngeredFish and Good Puffer have these faces. The ha and aha I do not know, but I presume that may be from their point of view, meaning that there's a chance AngeredFish and Good Puffer could be insane. However, that is unlikely, as in Mr. Flimflam's video, it shows AngeredFish helping Mr. Flimflam to get away from Good Puffer when him and AngeredFish went into a room that they weren't supposed to. So this could debunk that theory. I also found the tablet where you access the cameras. However, when I tried, my access was quickly denied. I presume only AngeredFish and Good Puffer can use this. You activate it by pressing this button, which is, kind of obvious. And while walking around, I discovered the pipe room. A room full of the pipes, which I presume go down to a fuel storage area, which I could not access because I couldn't find the entrance to it. There's tons of pipes. There's pipes here, 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 here. There's also pipes here, here, and here. So many pipes. Why are they here? So there's a chance that these pipes may intersect each other, because if they didn't, they'd be all around and it'd be a bigger chance of a fuel leak or a pipe fracture, causing the entire ocean, as they call it, to go bye-bye, as some would. There's also this fuel level thing, which shows what level the fuel is at. Yeah, self-explanatory. I do not know why they need a fuel level item, but I presume it's because if the fuel leaks too much, then, well, they won't be able to have protection against bad puffer. An entity who kinda looks like this. You know what, he's basically a shiny Slender Man, only he has a face. He's also has more color, doesn't wear a tuxedo, and, other stuff. Now going back to AngeredFish's avatar cage, as I call it. We can see his model, what he's wearing, his friends, the groups he's in, which we already covered, and his favorites, only one, Ocean Terror. He also has his Roblox badges, which is Homestead and Bricksmith, which I assume he got from building Ocean Terror. Of course, there's a sign inside of it that we can see from Mr. Flimflam's video saying that the entire building was built by Good Puffer. We also see player badges, which isn't really much. It's only a You Join Summer Jam Myth 2019, which was updated June 25th, 2019. Thanks for coming, type of badge, Summer Myth Jam of 2019. Yeah, I don't know. We can also find his join date, which is kinda surprising. He joined on January, February, March, April, May, June 30th, 2019, with 625,044 visits. there's not much we can find out about him. Only his friends, the fuel industry, good puffer, not much. But hey, we've investigated him, so that's the end of this video. So I guess this is the end. Yeah, yeah, that totally says the end.